You are looking at the first Category 5 hurricane of this 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. It exploded in intensity overnight. I'm going to go over its journey through the night and the threat it brings to the east coast of the United States, even if it may not make a direct hit. HTBF Cyclone, Saturday, August 16th, 2025. Hurricane Erin is now a Category 5 hurricane with 160 mile-an-hour sustained winds. The National Hurricane Center just had an advisory, but Zoom Earth hasn't updated yet, so I haven't seen the new cone yet. But because it was the 5 p.m. advisory, they did come out with a new cone. But Erin currently has a really small eye. It has been bigger previously, but I think it is starting to have an eye wall replacement cycle. What that basically is outer rain bands are starting to become more organized and start to close in on the inner eye wall. And once the eye will completely close, the storm will weaken a little bit. And then once it's done, the eye will open back up, and then it may start to re-strengthen a little bit. I'm not sure about that part, but you can see the eye getting smaller in the infrared satellite imagery. And this is bringing really rough conditions to the northern Caribbean. Very heavy rains and mudslides, and mudslides will be a major concern for like Puerto Rico, where they're experiencing heavy rains from the outer bands of the system. And then the system is going to continue to move. It's going to start taking its turn to the north overnight, and then it's going to continue to move in between Bermuda and the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Disturbance 1, this is a disturbance that I do not expect it to develop. It has a 10% chance of development in the next 2 days and a 10% chance of development in the next 7 days. Anyway, back to Erin. It is currently forecast to reach a peak intensity of 165 miles an hour. Actually, let's see if Zoom Earth has updated yet. No, not yet. So the National Hurricane Center did come out with a new cone. I'm sure we'll see that sometime in this video. And the Turks and Caicos, this is just new. It is now under a tropical storm watch. So Turks and Caicos, and they should, maybe by tomorrow into Monday, they should be experiencing maybe tropical storm force winds, heavy rains from the outer bands of the system. And the forecast models for this system, the European model, let's see if they came with a new model run yet. Okay, so the European model, they do show this. They have it weaker than it is right now where they started this, but this is a Category 5 hurricane right now, and they have it strengthening a little bit, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. I think, if anything, it's going to start to weaken now, and it's still going to move into much, much warmer waters. Actually, let me show you the water temps real quick. So 84 degrees where Erin is, and it's going to move into 88-degree waters, so extremely warm, and then it goes down way deep. So that's a lot of fuel for the storm. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with the intensity right now, but the intensity is going to start to fluctuate now that it appears to have begun an eye wall replacement cycle. Back to the European model, they show it not really doing much, but this is going to bring very dangerous rip currents and very rough surf to the southeast of the United States, pretty much the whole East Coast, I guess. But it'll start early in the week. It'll be in the southeast, and then kind of the middle of the week, mid-Atlantic, and then later in the week, the northeast. So this will be a very dangerous system for beachgoers in these areas. The GFS model, they show this maybe getting a little closer to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, but they don't show it quite getting as strong. But then this is a previous model run that hasn't been updated really since Erin has become a Category 5 hurricane. And then they show a system following it, which I'm also watching out for, which could get our F name, which is Fernand. And then it kind of goes through the whole Northern Caribbean. Their forecast hasn't really changed much since yesterday. So I'll be monitoring the second system too, but I'll be starting off by monitoring this first system, Erin, which is, again, a Category 5 hurricane. So be sure to subscribe. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and see ya.